Well, happy Friday, mid-Missouri. So far this morning, rain's been very scattered and light. A few rumbles of thunder early. This afternoon from 12 to 3, we've got another isolated chance for storms as temperatures climb into the 80s. And this is where we have an isolated severe storm potential. Here we are at 11 to noon, maybe seeing some of that activity fire on up here. It's very hit and miss. A lot of us are dry. In fact, most of us maybe go the rest of the afternoon without seeing a drop. So it's a great day to get outside, but make sure you have a way to receive alerts. Because a couple of these storms that develop may be strong to severe with some limited potential for hail and damaging winds. And that's if we see storms fire. Overall, it's a very isolated risk, and we're moving into the evening just fine with temperatures falling out of the 80s and into the 60s. And that's as we watch storms carry in from the west. It looks like they weaken a little bit. Some guidance struggles with whether they're going to maintain strength or maybe re-strengthen. We'll keep a chance for a few thunderstorms in overnight. We don't expect widespread severe. You may see an isolated strong to severe storm with that, but overall, really, we're looking at mostly just general thunderstorm activity tonight. And then heading into Saturday morning, we're looking dry as that rain moves away. It's a largely dry day. Again, we see a chance for some isolated storms. This is one of those things that just doesn't quit. Unfortunately, I'd love to remove any chance for rain from the forecast on Saturday because most of us are going to look at that and say, oh, a chance for rain, and then not see anything. But we will have an isolated chance for storms. It looks like it's going to focus mostly in the south and east, but don't be surprised if you do get caught in one of those pop-up showers. Don't be surprised if you see nothing at all. Most of us will see the latter. Overall, Saturday evening looking mostly dry, and then we head into Sunday. A boundary may be trying to sink in on Sunday. Here's what's happening in the upper level pattern. We're looking at upper level ridging, upper level high pressure lifting in from the south and east over the next couple of days. That's going to have a limiting impact on rain this weekend, kind of keeping things subdued a little bit. We still see rain chances, but it keeps it from being much more than an isolated chance here or there. As we look into Monday, though, take a look at this little carve out here of that little wave. That's going to slide southward, and when that does that, we're going to see this moisture sink southward as well with that cold front. And so that may trigger some chance for rain Sunday night into Monday, but it will also usher in drier weather. And that's one of the reasons over the next 7 days, we only pick up to half an inch of rain widespread, maybe less than that. So we're not looking at much in the way of meaningful rainfall over the next 7 days. It looks like we're going to finish out this wet pattern with isolated to scattered chances for hit and miss rain. And that is not great news because, well, we now have extreme drought developing from Columbia over to south of Sedalia. Widespread severe drought now as well, starting to look more like central, south central, western Kansas than we were looking like Missouri a few weeks ago. We've seen that drought really start to expand here recently. So we'll keep some isolated to scattered chances for storms through the weekend. Not a lot of widespread heavy chances for rain, no washouts in the forecast, which is good news for your outdoor plans. Just keep the app handy. You can track those storms should they develop. And of course, we'll let you know if lightning is nearby for your outdoor plans. Monday, we're looking much drier, a morning shower or two possible, and then into the later half of the day, we're trending drier. Tuesday, cooler and drier as well. We've got a couple of days in the 70s before we start to creep back up into the 80s again by the end of next week.